Hey guys, Nicole here, and okay, so I read this really interesting article just recently for my philosophy class, and it's this one famous philosopher that wrote it. His name is Moore, and he basically wrote about ethics and what what constitutes as goodness, or what it means to be good. So basically what he is trying to claim is that goodness has no definition. I mean, if you think of an actual a thing, like for example a table, so what can the table be defined as? A table can be defined as an object that has a smooth flat surface and four legs. So it can be broken down into parts, into smaller, smaller, more basic entities. But if you think about goodness, I mean, what can you really define goodness as? There's no thing that it can be broken down into. It's very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's very basic in a sense. And so Moore argues that good is not composed of many different parts. It can't be defined in respect to the parts that makes it up. And then he tries to say that, so good has no definition really. If you say that something is good, you're kind of making a meaningless claim, if you know what I mean. If you say that that was a good move that you made, or that was a good show, what are you really saying? What do you mean by good? You always probably mean something different. For example, that was an interesting show. So then if you say that interesting is good, you're saying that interesting, what it means to be interesting, it means to be good. But since there's no real definition for being good, you're basically saying that what it means to be interesting is what it means to be interesting. Like you're saying that since interesting is equated to good, good is equated back to interesting, so interesting equals interesting. So another example of this that it's in my little reading that I did is desire, like the desire for power, for example. And so this desire that humans have to be powerful, it can be said, why is this, so for example, why is this claim not true? The desire to be powerful is good. So I had to answer that question in my homework today. So basically, why that claim is not true is because the desire to be powerful is a natural thing. It actually the desire naturally occurs in us humans. I mean, it's an emotion that goes on in our brains. It's something. If you measure it, it can probably be measured somewhere in the near future. It's chemicals that our brain gives off as desire. But desire is good. Good is not something that we feel, good is not something that we think about, good is not really anything. I mean, yeah, you can say that I feel good, but it's just like saying, I feel bad. No one really ever feels bad, or no one ever really feels good. It's just, you're saying I feel happy, or I feel content, or I feel joyful or excited, but good is not really a feeling that you can feel. So by equating desire and good, that's what Moore describes as the natural fallacy, is equating a non-natural thing like goodness with a natural thing like desire. And okay, and also if you want to go one step further, like this is what I did. This was my main postulation, is that the word good is actually meaningless. It has no meaning. Saying that something is good is an empty claim. Like saying that pleasure is good is basically like saying pleasure is pleasure. So I mean, I don't know if you guys understand. I don't know how good of a job I'm doing explaining this, because it's pretty difficult stuff, but I'm trying, because I want to explain this all to you little people and for you to understand. Just, yeah. Yeah, so anyways, that's basically the gist of the article that I read. So if you guys have any thoughts or ideas, or did I say something wrong, or you want to hate, just yeah, let me know, and have a good night, and I guess I'll see you guys later. Peace.